So, good afternoon. Myself, Shanti Lal, vocational instructor from National Skill Training Institute, Calicut. Today, I will be discussing about refrigerant. In vapor compression refrigeration cycle, need refrigerant for cooling. In our human body, heart pump the blood through the whole body. Like that, in refrigeration system, compressor pump the refrigerant for cooling purpose. There are different types of refrigerant used in refrigerator, water cooler, water cooler, deep freezer, air conditioner, etc. The main types of refrigerants are R22, R600, R134A, etc. Due to evaporation time, a liquid refrigerant is needed for cooling. So we can discuss about refrigerant. Our main objectives are: first, what is refrigerant? Explain the characteristics of refrigerant. Explain the types of refrigerant. We can discuss about ODP and GWP. Explain 404, 410, R407, R134A, R600. These are the topics to be covered now. What is refrigerant? Is a fluid which serves as a medium of transferring heat from one place to be cooled to some other place, or when liquid changes state are known as refrigerants. The different popular refrigerants are ammonia, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, R11, 12, 22, etc. etc. In our refrigeration systems, different refrigeration systems are available in our refrigeration and air conditioning field. Refrigerator, water cooler, like that, split AC, window AC. So in that, one main refrigerant is required for evaporation and condensation for the transferring of heat. So a fluid is an important item in refrigeration system. Due to evaporation, we get cooling. For evaporator is a part of refrigeration system. In evaporator, need low pressure liquid refrigerant. The low pressure liquid refrigerant absorbing heat from surrounding space and surrounding space to be cooled. Simultaneously, heat rejection also will be there. Condenser is the part. In condenser, the gas is condensing. By condensing type, the heat is rejecting. Then, by selection of the gas, we need the properties. With respect to the property, we are selecting which type of gas is required for the systems. So first, that we need to study properties. There are different types of properties. It is classified into 4 types. One is thermodynamics properties, safe working properties, physical properties, and environmental properties. There are 4 main categories: thermodynamic properties, safe working properties, physical properties, and environmental properties. First, we can go through thermodynamic properties. In thermodynamic properties, first is you should have low boiling point. Boiling point is an important factor in refrigerant. There are different values of boiling point in refrigerant. Example, water we may use as primary or secondary refrigerant. In steam jet refrigerant system, water is the primary refrigerant. But in vapor compression system, we are not using water as a refrigerant because at that time its boiling point is high. you know the boiling point of water is 100 degree centigrade. So it is very difficult for evaporation in evaporator. So when we need cooling due to evaporation time, low boiling type referent is required. So when we are selecting, you should have low boiling point. So that's the important one point. You should have low boiling point. The boiling point of some of the common referent I am showing here. Example, these are the different reference: ammonia, CO2, SO2, 11, 12, 22, 134A. Some common reference. In this reference, ammonia, its boiling point is minus 83.3 degrees centigrade, CO2 minus 73.5 degrees centigrade, SO2 minus 10 degrees centigrade, Freon 23 degrees centigrade, Freon 12 minus 29.8 degrees centigrade, Freon 22 minus 41.2, R134A minus 26.2 degree centigrade. So these are the examples of low boiling point. So when we are selecting a referent, the referent boiling point should be low. That is the one important factors in thermodynamics. Next is another important factor is freezing point. When we are selecting a referent, its freezing point should be low. It should have low freezing point. Example, in our refrigeration system, the standard cooling temperature for refrigeration system is minus 17. Depends upon company, the temperature is varying. So you know the freezing point of water is 0 degree centigrade. If you need below 0 degree centigrade, the water we cannot use as a referent because the water will be freeze at 0 degree. So do this time very low type freezing point referent we have to select it. So when we are selecting a referent, the boiling point the freezing point should be very low. Examples, in that popular reference, ammonia, the freezing point is minus 77.7. See, very low freezing point. Suppose if water, the freezing point is 0. If we need cooling minus 10 degree or minus 20 degree, the water we cannot use as a referent. That's why water we are not used as primary referent in vapor compressor system because its boiling point is high and freezing point also not less. So when we are selecting a refrigerant, the boiling freezing point should be very low record. Ammonia minus 77.7 degrees centigrade, CO2 minus 56.5 degrees centigrade, sulfur dioxide minus 75.5 degrees centigrade, Freon 11 minus 111 degrees centigrade, 12 minus 157.7, 22 minus 160 degree. So these are the lowest freezing point showing. Next is latent heat value. Another important factor in thermodynamics is latent heat value. When we are selecting a referent, it should have high latent heat value. The latent heat value should be high. Example, ammonia. Ammonia has high latent heat value, 565 BTU per pound. By 1 pound refrigerant, 1 pound ammonia, it absorbs 565 BTU heat from surrounding. So the highest latent heat value in referent is ammonia. So comparing freon groups, examples approximate 165 BTU, 185 BTU, like it is coming. The highest value showing is ammonia. Ammonia has high latent heat value. So when we are selecting a referent, the referent should require latent heat value will be higher. Next is evaporator and condenser pressure should be positive, but not too very high. While working this system, it have a condenser pressure and a evaporator pressure. That pressure should be operated on positively. Okay, that means by compression time it will create high pressure, and evaporation time also create low pressure. By that, pressure should be a medium level will be maintained. By that, we have to select. Now, the latest reference is 404, 407, 410, R32. Like that, some pressure will be higher. If pressure will be higher, the problem is a chance for leakage. So comparatively, medium pressure should be required. Like that reference, we have to select and use in systems. Next, high COP. The coefficient of performance COP will be higher and low power per ton. That means system capacity. Suppose 1 HP, 1 ton, or half ton, or 2 ton. System capacity should be low and COP should be higher. Such type reference will be required when we are selecting reference to chart in a system. And critical pressure and critical temperature. Critical temperature and critical pressure. It is desirable that critical temperature of the reference should be above the condenser temperature to facilitate easy condensation. For easy condensation, the critical temperature and pressure should be well maintained. Another, some safe working properties. So some thermodynamic properties will be there. Next, some safe working properties also required. In that safe working properties, one is it should be non-flammable. Next is non-toxic. Next, do not affect on refrigerated products. Non-corrosive to material. Should be chemically stable. That means some gases having a flammability, for example, R600. Okay, but freon group, it is a safe level gas. So if flammable type gas we are charged in this system, the safe level is less. Our safety side, for very safety, non-flammable reference should be selected. So when we are selecting a reference, it should be non-flammable and non-toxic. Some toxics will be there. Suppose it is leaked, then we will breathe, then it is effect to human beings. So when we are selecting a reference, it should be non-toxic. Then suppose if reference is leaked and it contact with the food materials, and it should not be effect with the products. Such type reference we have to select it. Suppose some poisonous gas will be there. Suppose it is leaked, then it will contact to food substance. That means suppose cold storage or refrigerator. Okay, we are not identified. Suppose if the poisonous gas or toxic content gas is contact with the food materials, then when we are consuming, it is very dangerous. So when we are selecting a reference, it should not affect on refrigerated products. Products means here food materials, or suppose here we can use in air conditioning system also. It will not affect to human beings. And non-corrosive to material. Example, ammonia. Ammonia is corrosive to metal. That means brass or bronze. In that it is corrosive, but it is not corrosive to steel pipe. Like when we are selecting any reference, it should not be corrosive to material, and it is chemically stable. It should not react with any material or any oil or any other substance. Another is physical properties. In physical properties, leak tendency of detecting leakage in the system is easy. Lower the viscosity, better the heat transfer rate. Higher thermal conductivity of refrigerant is desirable. High dielectric strength, low specific heat. These are some common physical properties in the refrigerant. Leak. Suppose if refrigerant is leaked, it should be easily identified. Example, ammonia. Ammonia is leaked, then we can easily identify because ammonia having a pungent odor, little bit a bad smell. So ammonia is leaked, immediately we are identified. Suppose freon is leaked, we are not identified because there is no smells. So when we are leaking, it should be of refrigerant also we have to select if other conditions are also satisfied. Then viscosity. What is viscosity? Viscosity is the flow of fluid. Okay. So by the base of viscosity, referent viscosity should be lower. Lower the viscosity, heat transfer rate is higher, because we are absorbing heat from inside of the cabinet or inside of the space for removing heat. So the referent flow is viscosity level will be lower. By that time, heat transfer rate is more. Then thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity means heat conductivity. Okay, it should have high heat conductivity. That means from inside of the cabinet, for example, refrigerator or deep freezer or air conditioned space. From that, from products or human beings or from air, absorb heat and transfer it. By that, thermal conductivity, refrigerant and evaporator coil and products, the thermal conductivity should be higher. And high dielectric strength. High dielectric strength means through that refrigerant, the current will not be passed. Example, water. In water, the current will be passed. So there is no dielectric strength. But in our refrigerant, if you put a phase line and the opposite side, you have keeping a tester, there is no current passing. Okay, so we are safe, because in hermetic systems, motor will be there. By through that motor, refrigerant is passing. Any chance of current leakage, there is a chance for current shock. Okay, so if the dielectric strength is higher, there is no leakage of current, and we are safe. When we are selecting a refrigerant, the refrigerant dielectric strength should be higher, and specific heat level should be low. Another our important properties, environmental properties. Nowadays, it is very important. Environmental, next to thermodynamics and thermophysical properties, the environment safety are very important. In fact, at present, environment friendliness of the refrigerant is a major factor in deciding. That means now some our global warming will be there, ozone depletion will be there. Our older refrigerant, Freon 12 or Freon 11, by that refrigerant, environment is damaging, ozone is depletion is happening. Our due to R134A gas or some other gas, global warming also properties level, that also we have to control it. Which refrigerant is eco-friendly to our atmosphere, such type of refrigerant only we have to select and charge in the system. By that, first is ozone depletion potential, ODP. According to Montreal Protocol, the ODP of the refrigerant should be 0. That is, there should be no ozone depleting substance. Refrigerants having non-zero ODP have either already been phased out. Example, R11, R12, or will be phased out in near future, that is R22. Since ODP depends mainly on the presence of chlorine or bromine in the molecules, refrigerants having either chlorine, that is CFCs and HCFCs, or bromine cannot be used under the new regulations. By this I am explaining. So as per our Montreal Protocol, the ODP of the refrigerant should be 0. Okay. Otherwise, what happened? Our ozone depletion is happening. Our ozone layer will be there. Our freon gas, chlorine is one of the refrigerants or chemical contents. When chlorine and oxygen is contacting together, ozone having depletion. By that ozone depletion, ultraviolet rays entering into the earth, global warming also increasing. Like that, some problems will be there. By that reasons, when a new refrigerant or refrigerant having one character ODP, the ODP should be 0. So ODP should be 0 is required. Like that type of we have to select it. And reference having non-zero ODP have either already been phased out. Above zero level, Freon level, or early we are using large scale, we are using centrifugal compressors. Like in that field, we are using 11 and 12, and these are purely we are phased out, removed. And in future, presently we are using R22. So in future also we are phasing out R22. So when we are selecting a referent, the ODP should be 0. Another one important factor is global warming potential, GWP. In GWP, reference should have as low as GWP values as possible to minimize the problem of global warming. GWP means global warming potential. For example, our R134A, R134A global warming will be more. So now we are stopping to R134A. Against R134A, we are newly using R600. Okay, so the R600 is a very eco-friendly referent. R134 having one problem, GWP. So when GWP is increasing, our atmosphere or global warming is increasing. That is, it is dangerous to our atmosphere. So our safe level of our safety of the atmosphere, we have to strictly follow ODP and GWP. Next, we can go through types of referent, classification of reference. So there are two types of reference: primary refrigerant and secondary referent. Primary reference examples: ammonia, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, 11, 12, 22, R134A, 404, 407, 410, etc. These are the examples of primary refrigerant. Secondary refrigerant example: NaCl, CaCl2. These are the examples of secondary refrigerant. Primary refrigerant and secondary refrigerant. What is primary refrigerant? Primary refrigerants take part directly in the refrigerating system. These refrigerants cool the substance directly by absorbing latent heat. Already we are explained examples: ammonia, sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide. Like such refrigerants are using in primary refrigerant. Okay, so primary refrigerants are those refrigerants which absorb heat from the food substance or materials directly by absorbing latent heat. By that, evaporation is occurring. After evaporation, we will get cooling. Such type refrigerant we are calling primary. Secondary. What is secondary refrigerant? Secondary refrigerants or drain, sometimes we are called drain, which are used as an intermediate fluid between evaporator and the substance to be cooled. So in primary, directly cooling the food substance by absorbing latent heat. But here, between evaporator and food substance. Example: ice plant. Ice plant is a good example for secondary refrigerant. In ice plant, the primary refrigerant is ammonia. Secondary refrigerant is NaCl or CaCl2. That is the secondary refrigerant. First, primary refrigerant cool the secondary refrigerant by absorbing latent heat. Then the second refrigerant further cools to water or ice. Like that state, it is to be cooled. That is known as secondary type refrigerant. So there are two types of refrigerant. One is primary refrigerant. Primary refrigerant classifications. Classifications of primary refrigerant. The primary refrigerants are classified as follows. One is halocarbon compounds, zeotrope, hydrocarbons, inorganic compounds, unsaturated organic compounds, oxygen compounds, nitrogen compounds. These are the main halocarbon compounds: azeotrophs, zeotrophs, hydrocarbons, inorganic compounds, unsaturated organic compounds, oxygen compounds, nitrogen compounds. Then we can explain one by one halocarbon compounds. What is halocarbon compounds? Refrigerants falling under this group are marketed under the trade name as freon, genetron, isotron, and argon. These refrigerants contain one or more of the halogens with chlorine, fluorine, and bromine. Most of the refrigerants from this group are utilized for various applications because of the distinct advantages these possess over refrigerants falling under other groups. So in market or in shops or locally, we are called genetron, isotron, argon, freon, etc. Like marketing name of freon refrigerants, and these refrigerants having one or more halogens. Halogens means chlorine. So in that refrigerant, freon group consists of chlorine. Chlorine is the main problem. Chlorine will contact with the oxygen and deplete the ozone. So chlorine is one of the main depleting element for ozone. So here chlorine will be there, fluorine and bromine on either base of methane or ethane. Most of these references are available. We can go through these points. Examples 11. Here a numerical designation by number representation, that is known as numerical designation. Each reference having a numerical number or designations. Chemical name will be there, chemical formula will be there. 11 means trichloro monofluoromethane, that is CCl3F. Its chemical formula is CCl3F. 11 means trichloro monofluoromethane. Another is 12. Its chemical name is difluoromethane. Its formula is CCl2F2. And 13 is monochloro trifluoromethane, CClF3. 21 we are in chemical name dichloro monofluoromethane, CHCl2 fluoromethane, CHClF2. 114A dichloro tetrafluoroethane, CCl2FCF3. Another is 152 difluoroethane, CH3CHF2. So these are the some examples of freon reference. In that freon 11 we are stopped, 12 we are stopped. Out of these 22 we are presently using air conditioners and some cold storage and some split air conditioners. So these are the examples of freon groups. Next is azeotrope. What is azeotropes? Azeotrope mixture of two refrigerants is one, which cannot be separated into its constituents with the change in temperature or pressure or both. An azeotrope evaporates and condenses as a single substance having properties which are different from those of either constituents. So another is azeotrope. When two references are mixed, example, this is the examples of azeotropes R500. Azeotropes 500 series all are azeotropes. R500 is a mixture of 73.8% of R12 and 26.2% of R152. When these two references are mixed together, then we will create a new reference. That new reference is R500. So now two reference is mixed. Once it is mixed, we cannot separate. We cannot separate in constants with the change in temperature or pressure. That means in condenser, high temperature is coming, high pressure is coming. In evaporator, low temperature is there, low pressure is there. If pressure or temperature is changed, once two different gases mixed together and used in a system, you cannot change. That is known as azeotrope. Azeotrope, mixture of two references is one, which cannot be separated into its constants with the change in temperature or pressure. Some examples: 500 we are explained. 500 series all are azeotropes. 501 mixture of 75% of R22 and 25% of R12. By these proportions, we are take and mixed, and we will get a new referent R501. Another R502 is a mixture of 48.8% of R22 and 51.2% of R115. Another example of azeotrope R503, mixture of 40.1% of R23 and 59.9% of R13. And another example R504, mixture of 48.2% of R32 and 51.8% R115. If two referents are mixed together, we will get a new referent, and under 500 series we are calling azeotropes. Next is hydrocarbons. The refrigerant falling under this group are organic compounds and are successfully used in many applications, and these possess satisfactory thermodynamic properties. However, these references are highly flammable. So here the one disadvantage is highly flammable, and these are come under a group of organic compounds and successfully used in many applications as those satisfactory thermodynamic. It has good thermodynamic property. Thermodynamic property means boiling point will be low, freezing point will be low, high latent heat values, like that properties are coming under thermodynamic. So these hydrocarbon good thermodynamic properties. You can see numerical designation by that 50. Chemical name is methane. Chemical formula CH4. R50 methane CH4. 170 ethane C2H6. 290 propane C3H8. 600 butane C4H10. 600A isobutane CH3 trials. So in this group, newly our refrigerators we are using 290, 600, 600A, like type new reference we are using in our refrigerators. Early we are using R12. R12 we are stopped due to ODP reasons. Okay, so we need eco-friendly reference. Like that eco-friendly reference, we are using 290, 600A, such type of reference we are using nowadays. But here the one problem is little bit flammability will be there. Another is inorganic compounds. In inorganic compounds, the refrigerant falling under this category have excellent thermodynamic and physical properties, and were universally utilized before the invention of halocarbon group of reference. So this is also a very good thermodynamics and physical properties. And before the halocarbon compounds, before the reference are 717. 717 means ammonia. Ammonia means NH3. 718 water is numerator of N2, O2, CO2, CO. That is known as air. Numerical designation is then 744 means carbon. Okay. So some disturbance will come out. In hydrocarbons with ethylene or propylene as the base. So in this group having hydrocarbons with ethylene or propylene as the base, such references are 1120 trichloroethylene, C2HCl3, 1130 dichloroethylene, C2H2Cl2, 1150 ethylene, C2H4, 3H6. So this type referent also come under referent, but it is not too much popular. But when we are learning refrigerant, this also you have to understand uncertain organic compounds. Then oxygen compounds. These reference under this group are mainly hydrocarbons with oxygen elements. So here hydrocarbon with the oxygen elements, such reference C4 H10O 611 methyl format C2H4O2 reference. Another is nitrogen compounds. These are all primary reference. The reference under this group are hydrocarbons with methane or ethane base and having nitrogen elements. Such reference are 630 methyl amine CH3 NH2, 631 ethyl amine C2H5 NH2. So these are nitrogen compound type refrigerant 630 and 631. Next, some details about Freon 22. Freon 22 means monochloro-difluoromethane CHClF2. Its boiling point is minus 41.4 degrees centigrade and latent heat value is 93.6 BTU per pound at 5 degree Fahrenheit. I already told ammonia has high latent value. See here is latent heat value is 93.6 BTU per pound at 5 degree Fahrenheit. So comparing with ammonia, the latent heat value is less. Then it operates on positive pressure to produce required refrigeration effect. That is very effective one. And head pressure generally runs 86 degree Fahrenheit. It is 160 pounds per square inch PSI. When it is working at 86 degree Fahrenheit, its pressure is 160 PSI. And it is used in all types of household and commercial refrigeration and air conditioning plant. For example, split AC or window AC. In that we are using R22, and cold storages. In some cold storage we are using R22. So in systems we are using R22 refrigerant. Then it is also suitable for low temperature application. Low temperature application example, cold storage. So R22 is a single hydrochlorofluorocarbon. It's CFC compound. It has low chlorine. Here chlorine content is less. Direct global warming potential. So here the ODP is 0.05. So a small quantity of ODP will be there, and global warming position GWP also 1700. That's why in future we are stopping this referent also, or 22 also we are planning to stop this referent. Then ammonia. Ammonia is a common type referent generally used in ice plant cold storage, and its chemical compound of nitrogen and hydrogen NH3. It is a colorless gas and a pungent odor, and its boiling and freezing points are minus 28 degree Fahrenheit and minus 108 degree Fahrenheit. Its freezing point also low, boiling point also low. See, its latent heat value is 565 BTU. Comparing to 22, its latent heat value is very high, 3 times more comparing to R22. So when we are selecting, or by thermodynamics properties, when we are selecting, it should have high latent heat required. High latent heat value, by that more heat absorption will be there. 565 BTU per pound. By 1 pound referent it absorbed 565 BTU heat is absorbing. So ammonia is a high latent heat refrigerant, and condenser for ammonia and machines are always water cooled type. In ammonia condenser, water cooled is required. Head pressure run by 175 mmol when mixed in certain proportions about 1 volume of ammonia and 2 volume of air. So by this proportion, 1 volume ammonia is come and 2 volume of air, both are meet together, then it is flammable. Normally there is no chance. Atmosphere air is large, then the proportion is coming is very difficult. Suppose it is in a closed room, sometimes the proportion will be reached, 1 volume of ammonia and 2 volume of air will be reached, then it is flammable. Otherwise no problem. It is extremely soluble in water. Suppose ammonia is leaked, you have to spray water, then water will absorb ammonia. That is the preventive measurements. Then ammonia attacks on copper and bronze in the presence of moisture, but it does not corrode iron or steel. So in ammonia system, generally we are using iron or steel pipes. If you use copper or bronze, it is corrosive and it will damage and more leakage. So steel pipe are used in ammonia machines instead of copper pipe, and this ammonia gas generally used in ice plant and cold storages. Then another is some blend we can discuss now. Blended means already one blend we have discussed, azeotrope. Now next we are going to zeotrope. Okay, in that blend is a mixture of 2 or more referent. In azeotrope generally 2 are mixed. Now here 2 or more we are mixing. When 2 or more referent is mixed in a various proportions, we will get a new referent. For example, R404A, a blend of R22 and R115. If these 2 referents are mixed in a proportions, then we will get a new referent R404. Blends are alternates for referent in existing plants and new one. So already existing referent, when we are going for replacing or new systems, we are using a blended type referent. Its properties are 0 ODP and low GWP. That is the main advantage of this blend reference. ODP, because the ODP should 0 required for our atmospheric safety. Okay, so when we are using new systems or new gases, the ODP should be 0. So this blend also ODP 0, and GW, global warming position, maximum low level is required. There are 2 types of blends. One is azeotrope and another is zeotrope. Azeotrope already we are explained. In zeotrope we can go. Azeotrope means azeotropic blends. We have a single substance, a reference in the evaporating liquid to vapor phase or vapor to liquid phase. The evaporator and condensing at same temperature and pressure. 500 series is now an azeotrope. Already we are explained. 500 series is azeotrope. Zeotropic reference with the phase out of chlorine. So we are changing chlorine or stopping chlorine. In freon groups, large contents of chlorine will be there. Containing a reference in a new look was taken at mixer having a measurable temperature change during the boiling process. They are termed zeotropic reference. And R400 series was adopted by Akshar Committee on Refrigerants for this group. Okay, azeotrope 500 series is azeotrope, 400 series is zeotrope. So by the replacement of chlorine or freons and newly reference, we are selecting as zeotropic reference. Example 404A. 404A in that pentafluoroethane, trifluoroethane, tetrafluoroethane. That means pentafluoroethane means CHF2 CF3, trifluoroethane CH3 CF3, terafluoroethane CH2 FCF3. It is a HFC hydrofluorocarbon blend group combination of R125, R143A, 134A. If three are mixed together, a new compound is created. By that we are calling R400A. Its ODP is 0 and global warming percentage is little bit higher, 3800. Global warming is showing some more, but ODP is 0. This is 404A. Another is 407C. It is a blend come under a zeotrope. In 407C, difluoromethane CH2F2, pentafluoroethane CHF2CF3, terafluoroethane CH2FCF3. It is a HFC blend group combination of R32, R125, R134A. Its ODP is 0 and GWP is 1700. Comparing with 404, this GWP is less. 404 GWP is more. In both sides, 404 and 407 ODP is 0. That is good. Then it is used in flooded evaporators or multi-evaporator VRF systems design. And in this type reference, the oil is POE and its boiling point is minus 43.8 degrees centigrade and safety is A1. Safety level is very safe, A1 safety. Then 410, another zeotrope. In 410, difluoromethane CH2F2, pentafluoroethane CHF2CF3, 50% of R32 and 50% of R125. It is a HFC blend group. ODP is 0 and GWP is 2000. So in 404, 407, 410, in these three references showing some GWP and less GWP is 407 and 404 showing more GWP and here it is a 2000 showing. Its boiling point is minus 56.6 degrees centigrade and lubricating oil is synthetic type. Safety is A1 and application this type of reference we are using air conditioning systems. So 400 series are come under zeotropic reference. This is the blend type of reference and these are our latest type of reference. Then another is R600A. R600A is isobutane C4H10 hydrocarbon groups. ODP is 0. See, very good ODP 0. GWP also very good 3. Okay, so in 4 series, zeotrope series showing very high GWP, but comparing with that here very low 3. Boiling point is minus 11.73 degrees centigrade. Safety level and it is not too much good. A3 is showing, that means flammability. Here showing some flammability and oil is synthetic type. So this type of reference nowadays we are seen in refrigerators. By ODP and GDP level, it is very good, But safety level A3, that means I'm showing some flammability. Another is R134A, that also little bit new referred by last several years. R134A, terafluoroethane, CH2FCF3. Group is HFC, good, but DW is very high, 1000, dropping R134A gases, because due to DWP reason. By that stopping DWP reason, we are migrating to 600. Its boiling point is minus 26.2 degrees centigrade. Substitute of R12. When R12 is banned, stopped, we are going through R134A. Safety is A1. There is no flammability. Safe level is very good. Only one problem: global warming position is more, 1300. That's the reason. And lubricating oil is mineral oil. So these are the points we are discussing about referent. So what is referent? We are seeing characteristics of referent. We are going through it. Types of referent: ODP, GWP, and blend also seen. Referent means we say fluid which serves as a medium of transferring heat from one place is to be cooled to some other place. And different properties are thermodynamic, safe working, physical properties, environmental properties. Boiling point low required, freezing point low required. Then another property is high latent heat value. Evaporator and condenser should be positive. Then safe working properties: non-flammable, non-toxic, do not affect with the reference products. Physical properties, easily we have to detect the leak. Viscosity should be low. Then ODP should be zero required. Then global warming also maximum low is required. And GWP and ODP should be zero. It should be must. Then two types of reference: primary reference, secondary reference. Primary means directly cooling the substance, example freon 1112, ammonia sulfur dioxide. Then primary again classified into halocarbonic compounds, unsaturated organic compounds, oxygen compounds, nitrogen compounds. Then we are going through halocarbon compounds, azeotrophs. Azeotroph means mixture of 500 series hydrocarbons. That means methane, ethane, propane, butane. Then 22 we are explained monochloro difluoromethane, CHClF2, blends, zeotrophs, 400 series. So I hope you have to understand what is referent, what are the types of referent. If you have any doubts, I will be free for 1 hour here. You can call 9446470830, or you can WhatsApp it. Your valuable feedback you can send me. Thank you.